Hi, guys, and welcome back to Reed's Readers with your host, Clint Reed. Puns, sorry. Jokes, sorry. My bad, guys. Well, we're here to talk about the only thing in life that matters books. And I've decided that I've noticed there's a lot of books that I love that don't really necessarily get talked about on BookTube enough. So I'm gonna do what I call, I don't know what to call this. If y'all have any suggestions, put them down below. But I'm gonna be talking about the most underrated, underhyped books that deserve more attention. Also, on a side note, anyone like the new setup? I'm trying to try out some new things, and I thought this was really cute, especially with my last name sitting right here. Reed. Sorry. And yes, that's exactly how you spell my last name, if anyone wants to ask or wants to know. My bad. But today's episode, I'm going to talk about a series that has now become one of my all-time favorites that has kind of taken over my spot for my favorite series, which was Harry Potter. Sorry, JK, but I read this book, or we should place this. I discovered this book in a very dark period of my life. A friend of mine ended up showing me the video to a new book that was being released. And I was watching it and I was like, what is this? I have to know. And funny enough, it is. The very next day, I was walking around Walmart and just happened to see the book on the shelf. I immediately grabbed it, read what it was about, was like, oh my god, that's the trailer I watched last night that Chantel tagged me in. I was like, I have to know what this book is about. Got home. The very next day, I read that book in entirety. And after that, I read it multiple times afterwards. It is a book that brought me out of a reading slump. And kids, I'm about to share with you one of the greatest things in life. And no, it's not Puppy Dogs and Rainbows. Sorry, kids. This ain't that kind of show. I know I'm gay and all, but gotta have standards at some point. But I'm going to share with you the book that changed my life. The most recent book to change my life, I should say. And that is How to Hang a Witch by Adriana Mather. I'm going to bring it up closer so all y'all can write it down. Ooh, glare. Ooh, don't like that glare. But this book, let's start off with, this book is about a girl named Samantha Mather, who is the descendant of Cotton Mather, who happened to write the tell-all book that told you how to tell if someone was a witch. Interesting fact, the author Adriana Mather is also a descendant of Cotton Mather, so it's an own voices author with a twist. This is about a girl named Samantha who has to move back to Salem, and when she does, people end up dying. And she ends up discovering a group called the Descendants, the gothic version of the Mean Girls, I should say, that are the real-life descendants of those that were accused of being witches. Now, the whole story, it's more of a mystery, not just magical realism. Yes, there's magic. Yes, there's ghosts. But there's a huge mystery in this. And there's a hint of love. If you love reading things that have hints of love, romance, and mystery, and magic, this is definitely the book for you. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you how it was pinned to me. It is Salem Witch Trials meets Mean Girls. And I'm sorry, I have never heard of anything better than that in my life. I'm sorry. I'm always down for anything that's related to Mean Girls. 90s kids represent. Yes, I know the movie was an early 2000s movie, but my generation. Tina Fey. Amazing. But also, the second book in the series, Haunting the Deep, brings in Titanic. Ooh, ghosts, witches, Titanic? What? But I digress. If you want a good story that'll get you out of a reading slump, that'll pull you in, if you loved Wicked Deep, where did I put my copy? If you recently read Wicked Deep and you loved it, you need to carry on with this because this series will change your life. And I know this video is going to be short and all, but I don't want to give any spoilers out to this series just yet. I feel like everyone needs to go into this a little blind. Trust me when you do, and when you get to that plot twist, girl, you gonna love it. You're just gonna want the next one immediately. I had to wait a year. Also, I would like to also note another fun fact about this. Well, it's not really a fun fact, but another interesting thing I want to add is the author Adriana Mather. If you ever get a chance to go to a signing or anywhere where she's going to be speaking or talking, go. If you want to meet a new author that is nice and sweet but intelligent and has a way of speaking that it feels like her words are very much coming off the page because she is exactly how she writes, you need to meet her. But that's all I've got on this, so I'm going to put up again so y'all can freeze frame and get it in your click. Read the book. Read the book. Listen. Just read the book. I'll set it down. But like I said, I don't know what I'm going to call this channel or this episode on my channel, I should say, but I'm going to post a video every week about different books that are underhyped. Books, series, I don't know yet. I'm going to just sit there and talk to you about the books that I love and the books that I've read that I feel like people need to hear about because these are the books that made me who I am today. And yeah, I just want to share my favorites with you, especially if you haven't heard of it. And I'm hoping more people will read these books and love them and we can talk about them. Well, if you've read this book, comment below. Let's talk. We can talk about things, and girl, I'm in it, so in it. I don't know why I said that, but whatever. But that's all I've got for y'all today. Until my next video, bye. Again, actually, before I say bye, if you liked what this comment says, like the video and subscribe. Now I'll say bye. Bye, guys.